Welcome back to Survival Records. A snowstorm, or not snowstorm, I keep doing that. A sandstorm just wrapped up. And so, I'm going to take the new speed racer, speed something. I don't know what to call it. I'm going to head off to an unknown signal. And I figured I would grab color off of the red jalopy and go ahead and just, christen the whole thing. Let's go. Ooh. Spicy. Got lots of speed. Oh boy. Well, anyway, guys, welcome back. And, this... I'm having a lot of fun playing this scenario. It's been a little while since I've had a chance to play Space Engineers at all anyway, so it's good. I've tested this guy out a little bit, and he goes over the sand dunes, real fun like. I'm gonna keep driving around until something spawns in, gives me some more options on what to do, but for the time being, I think, there's something, 4 kilometers that direction. Alright. Whoa. Well, I do have a working gyroscope, so I can fix that, but let's go grab this and, remember, we gotta go that way to get this next wreck. So, what do we got here? Some money, some things. Here, come here. Anything fun? No, nothing at all. That's weird. It's been a minute, so... Anyway, let me grind this up. I'll probably bring this container back. Have the merge blocks on the back of this. I'll use those to connect it here. Probably just on top, and then head back that way, and I'll see you at this wreck over that way. Probably on the other end of that mountain range there. Spotting things on this big open salt flat is way easier. Oh, and then something else spawned in over that way, about 6 kilometers, just up against that mountain, I think. Haha, look at that. A second wind turbine. In fact, it looks like it's just a second little base type thing. Cool. It's a little disconcerting not having the front of the ship in my periphery when I'm driving in that. Not ship. Rover? But anyway, look where we are. So bringing that home is going to be difficult. Although, I mean, geez, it looks like it's literally exactly the same. Cool. Anything new in this? Ooh. Ooh, look at that. 2 small thrusters. an antenna, a beacon, a remote control, two remote controls. This is all great stuff. Yeah, all right. It's a little wonky, but you can actually make like a vehicle with just two thrusters. You can make a vehicle with just one thruster and a gyroscope. But if I had two, a downward thruster and a forward thruster, I could make something to get around the planet. If I had enough battery. Options, cool. All right, now I've got to figure out how to get it back 2.5 kilometers there. Oh, you saw the thing pop in there. All right. I don't have a lot of stuff still. All right, let me think about this. So I'm toying with a few ideas here. One is try and bring this whole thing back. Maybe I could just bring the whole roof back. If I brought the whole roof back, including the wind tower, I could put that on top of the spot that I have my little my survival kit. That would work. And you know, bring back all of this. And I'm looking at what I have available. I've got these landing pads. So here's my thought. I made a connector. I upped its magnetic strength up to 100%. Ooh, there's more scrap settlements 6 kilometers that way. I wonder how far on the other side of that mountain it is. Anyway, if you like, watch this. Okay, so if you drop its magnet down to like its default, okay, and then you unlock it, it's connecting, but it's not like pulling up properly. If you put its strength up, that's more than enough to keep it upright. I don't know if I like the spin to it. Let's lock it. And then unlock. And then it'll pop back, yep, pop back up. Okay, I'm gonna time it right and lock it now. There, so it's mostly level. But what I'm gonna do is give it a hitch attached here using, you know, some things like that. So degrees of articulation on the hinge, you know, that'll help rotate the tires up and down. Now I need to have a hinge that lets it go side to side, and I need one that gives it up and down as well. So in that case, I need my hinge here, and I want a small one. So up and down. And I'm going to go ahead and lock that while I'm working on it. And do I want... probably just put a second one on it here. That should be enough, because I'm not going to make a traditional wheeled trailer. I'm going to make, you know, air quotes, hoverboard trailer using wheels with their friction set to 0, pointing downward as like a skid to slide things around. So again, this one I need to go like this and lock. And I guess one more. Rotated this way. Alright. And I should clean up my hotbar. Get this working the right direction. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. Now I just want to go ahead and like build this out because I don't actually have a lot of it. Now let's lock this while I'm working on it. Yeah. Alright, so I have those down on the back there, and I used the lower limit or the upper limit on the rotor to get this to lift itself up a little bit. So let's make sure I'm measuring out correctly. We are 1, 2, and then 2 more. So there, and then there, and there. I expect this to be a bit of a temporary thing until I can get a better quality solution, but, you know, in the meantime. Okay, fine. I'll attach it like this. Wait, do I want that or that? Wait, now I'm confused. Is it the right or left? I guess. There. Oh, right, because that dictates the direction of the treads. It doesn't necessarily dictate the direction up and down. Okay. So there's my baseline, and what I'm going to do is put onto this some paneling in large grid. So want that to actually be there. I think this will work. Let's put one of these. Okay, let's just build one of those and see if I can pick it up. I can. Okay. Let's get this laying flat again. And then... No, that's not even going to work. I need to hold control. And remove the upper limit. Nope. Wrong way. Okay. Confirm. Okay. Well, more putzing around, but you got the idea of what I'm working on here, what I'm trying to do here. So, I figure these little shelves already have feet attached to them. May as well use that, right? I have those tires set to 0 friction. I have a little flatbed made out of big old panels, and yeah, let's do that. All right, so. And then here, rotate it around. Let's move it a little ways. Whoop, this one's heavier. That's great. All right, well, I'll bring all these back. Well, probably not all of them. Emptied the cargo containers already. I'll grab this one next, and then those will be, I'll bring the antenna as well, yeah. All right, well, I suppose we should just give this a shot. Put a GPS point down for a second wind turbine. Seem to be sliding okay. Maybe I should put some limits on that back hinge, though. Maybe, I don't know, 20 degrees in either direction. It's currently at 32 degrees positive, so upper limit, probably want to drop that down to 30 degrees. Let's call it 25. There. Yeah, alright. And now lower limit. Let's pop that up to 25. So that spins it off 25 degrees that direction, 25 that direction. So it's a little whippy. I guess, strictly speaking, it doesn't actually need to even rotate at all, because of the way that it's working as a hover skid thing. I'll give, yeah, actually, that makes sense. It doesn't need anything. Let's give it just 5 degrees. There. And 5 degrees there. Yeah. I guess I'm going to be staying on the salt flats here with it. So this will be a test run. Oh, and it's very dark. I'm very sorry. You probably can't see much of anything. Wait, if I zoom out, can you see more? Yeah, there you go. Get some of that weird illumination from the glare of the sun off the atmosphere of Venus or something. Whoa. Okay, that is not intentional. It spun me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, round, round, right round. Anyway, stay to lower speeds while moving something like this is the answer I'm getting. I just had a abandoned settlement spike 3 kilometers that no, not quite that direction, that direction. So that one may not flash in again. So I guess what I could do is... Where's the connector? That connector. Let's, I dropped its magnet back down to normal. Let's unlock. Yeah. So about 3 kilometers from the home marker. Let's go check it out. Oh, here we are. Got a little red light flashing up there, maybe. Oh, I wonder if that's a wind turbine on a spole, on a pike, on a spike, pole, whatever they're called. Those have the flashing red. Yeah, they do, and looks like it is. Ooh, well, now I gotta figure out how to get one of those home. Alright, hopefully this one doesn't have another gun that's going to blow up in my face. Ooh, no, it looks like it's a cargo container. And an O2H2 generator. Interesting. So that's a large grid, small cargo container. It's a little bit set in the floor, in the sand here. That's okay. And a wind turbine on a pole. I don't know why pole wasn't coming to mind a moment ago, but yeah, it wasn't. Okay. Let's get this stuff back home somehow now. Ooh, a little hydrogen thruster. Nice. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. Obviously, I came over to another abandoned settlement here. Not much left in that one, but whatever, okay. Let me grab the motors and such out of these. I don't think there's anything worth grabbing there. Oh, that does have 4 metal grids. Okay, so the cargo container that was off on the other side of home is 7.9 kilometers. I came back from there, saw this one pop in, figured I'd come and check it out. A couple of things over on this worth noting. This is a whole bunch of air vents, as in what I would need in order to fill up an oxygen tank for when I go to space. Yeah, eventually. There's some battery. This is, this little tractor, not much to it. I guess one thing I haven't really looked inside of is this. I doubt there's much of anything in there. Yeah, I'd see what blocks were where. Hmm. And then just some, like, stockade pieces. Well, back home. You know, I'm looking at this thing, and it's, that's an engine. I didn't notice that was an engine. I have a power cell. I could repair this. I could use that to power the engine and put thrusters underneath this thing and have it be a flying tractor. I think that would look pretty dang funny. So yeah, that just means I need to hack this. That one has its power cells intact, but it's missing its computers. So I'm going to try and get this one down to the same state. Ooh, almost. Alright, this one next. Oh no, did I hack it? Apparently not. I did. Any... oh. No. No hydrogen. But I do have that... Well, it's an idea. Well, I'll keep... I'll bring it... You know what? I'll bring it back intact like this. I can just barely maneuver it. Or I could earlier. We'll see. Let's take these off. Okay, that was wonky. Apparently standing on this and then picking something up, right, is not pleasant. So, okay, avoid doing that. I had to take those pieces off because they were weighing it down too much. So I still need... There's things popping in over there still. Ah, this is so cool. Ooh, lots of stuff. I need to connect all of this still. Alright, and away we go. Oh, no, stop that. I wonder if I added just a littlest bit of friction, it would still, like, drag behind me better. Alright. After a slow return... Well, I intended to have that disconnected anyway. Let's fix that. Anyway, after a slow return, I am here. What is... Yeah, let's see what we can do here. It might end up being kind of dumb, but I want to attach those thrusters to this. I mean, I can fly a survival pod with just one thruster in a downward direction. I'm sure I could fly this thing with, you know, 2. Trouble being, I don't know how much energy I'm going to get out of 1 hydrogen engine off of 1 hydrogen tank, not even 1 whole hydrogen tank. I've got that one there. So, like, how far am I going to be able to go? How much am I going to be able to get? These all seem like questions I don't have good answers to. Let's find out together. Well, believe it or not, this thing actually has full hydrogen in it right now. So, yeah, that's better than nothing. I mean, I kind of like the shape of it with the it'll be fun. It'll be fun if I can get this to work. But I think what I'll need to do is get rid of this one. Go ahead and build these up. And yeah, that's just a conveyor block. Okay. And I'm going to attach my other tank here so that I can feed this spot here with this one. Yeah. I really need to fix up my hotbar, get the welder on every one of them. Yeah. Okay. Well, that does mean I need to take this off. For now. Alright, that connected pretty good. Yeah. Now I just need to pop that back in place. And I'll actually probably plan on having another tank on the other side in a similar orientation, and then just pipe up on that side as well, right? Let's get some thrusters on here. Do I want the downward thrust on the front? Yeah, I'll have the downward thrust on the front here. That way I can get some forward thrust integrated into the back once I find the thrusters for it. But let's go ahead and get these going. Here and yeah. All right. Oh, stop that. Okay. Ooh, another one. 3.9 that way. Well, if this thing gets flight worthy, I'll easily be able to go check those out. Now on this side.
Energy critical.
Okay. Let's get some energy back. And heal my... Oh, that's right. When I ran out of energy, I started hurting. Anyway, that's done. I wanted to have this on and... facing the wrong direction. I wanted to have it on and make sure that my dampeners were on or off first before I go anywhere. I just had to press buttons to get into the ship before I pressed the record button, because as soon as I finished welding up that thruster, that happened. So yeah, it would appear dampeners off. Okay, let's see what's going on here. 29 minutes. Let's leave it off. Leave it off for right now, because I need to attach a gyroscope to it still. Let's put the gyroscope there in that conveniently located spot right in front. And here's my gyroscope. And you know what? I think I am gonna go ahead and put a remote control in front, gyroscope above it, and then antenna in front on the other side. I have the blocks. I'm sure I'm gonna end up in a position where I'm gonna really regret not having done it correctly. So that one's more complete than that one, but I guess I can just snag the motor out of this one. Take this. Come on. There we go. And no, I may end up having to use... I am going to have to end up using a weld pad for that gyroscope. So let me go get that taken care of. Alright. Here's this. Let's orient it correct in the first place. So like that onto the weld pad. Yeah, like that actually. Can I even fit it into there? About like this. I don't know that it will or won't fit in there. Alright, well, I'll get it in there somehow. Might end up having to just replace some of the blocks on there. Hey, perfect. Boy, how annoying would it have been if that had been, like, programmed to start taking it somewhere. I should check that before I start taking anything apart. And now, the antenna. Where is it? Up there. Yeah. Alright, I guess it's ready to go to give it a shot. Let's see. Alright. Says I have 0 seconds of power left. Let's turn on the dampeners. We are hovering at around 32% in the tanks. go ahead and drop back down. Turn off dampeners. 30% on the tanks. Well, I mean, I got airborne, so it's not like it's completely problematic. The antenna is off. Let's turn the antenna on, but give it like a really short radius. Maybe like 500 feet. Sure, 501 feet. If it gets more than 500 feet away from me and I'm trying to use the remote control to control it, then I've got worse things going on than anything else. I think my big issue right now is getting some more hydrogen. So I do actually have a solution, not a solution, an option with that regard. I could attach this O2H2 generator right up here. It looks, I mean, it'll fit perfectly fine right here, like this. Boom, and that will, apparently I'm missing things. Construction components. I'm out of construction components. I'm like really skimping on the remaining things I need here. Like I'm salvaging away the magnetic plates. This is there's not a lot left in my possession. All right, let's give this a shot. Okay. Now that nope, I don't want to do that. All right. Currently not making anything. That makes sense. We've got 385 ice. So I wonder how much hydrogen that will make. Okay, there are ports there. So here's my thought. You could attach one of these ports like that, right? And then over here, you can attach one of these ports like in there-ish. Maybe in about there, or there, and like pipe it up to that. I think that'll work. Needs to move some things around, but let me get that. Let me get that connected, and then see if I can land and connect there, just to charge up my energy here. All right. Well, let's see what we can do here. This might be a bit much. Power on. Gauge dampeners. Go into hover mode. I'm rapidly draining out this remaining bit of Alright, come on, I got it. Just a little bit. this is gonna work. Come on, come on, come on. Without being in first person and seeing the crosshairs, it's really hard to tell how close I am. I think I might need to have just a few more control points. But, you know, if I can... Stop. Stop. No. Stop. Okay. Yep. This is, This is not gonna work. Alright. Well, I thought it was a fun idea. Maybe once I have more, more hydrogen, more thrusters, I'll get it to work. Oh, I have a connection. The magnets are on there. Okay, and let's go here and lock. Dampeners off. Engine off. So, I'm connected. And this thing is generating ice? Maybe? Mm-hmm. It is outputting hydrogen. Its inventory is depleted, effectively. Yeah. Yeah, there's the depleted inventory. And over here, our tanks did go back up to 35%. So there is that. Well, I think this project is going to be worked on in the future. For right now, however, I'm going to go ahead and check out. There was something 3 kilometers in this direction-ish. Yeah. Let's go over here. Here we go. Oh, that's actually got wheels attached to it still. What do we got here? Oh, interesting. All right. Well, all of the computers out of this cockpit will be nice to have. This does not have a power cell. Well, let's check what all this thing has in its involved state. There's 2 programmable blocks. That's kind of neat. Wheels, passenger bench, an ore detector. Can't say as I know for sure what I would need an ore detector for. I don't think there's ice underneath any of these patches of rock. Heck, maybe there is. Anything hidden? Yeah, a few things. Corner lights. But not really. Alright, I got that connected, which is giving this some power. So I'm going to put a piston on it. Somewhere like this. What do I need? Steel plates, components. I got the motors, engine. Probably grab all of that out of one of these. Yeah, and then a little bit of this. So what do I still not? Oh, I don't have. What's going on? This. Why is it? There we go. Here, that has lots of steel plates in it. Okay. Steel tubes. I didn't bring anything with me. I bet that has steel tubes in it. Two of them. Okay. How many do I need? 2 more. Does that have tubes? Oh, that has tubes. Alright. Point of all... I need a computer. Point of all this is I want to lift this up just enough. Why is that not working? What? Oh, come on. What's going on here? Got power, right? Oh, is it not? I'll figure it out. I think I might have figured it out. I think the piston wasn't I guess I didn't figure it out. Figured it out. The connector override power transfer was off. That's very frustrating. Especially since all I really wanted to do was go in here and attach or add a wheel. Wheel could not be placed. Oh, come on. Here? The whole point of all of this was to add a wheel. Okay, well, let's try doing that. And then adding a wheel. Now, will this one just automatic? Hey, it did. Oh, no. Wrong button. Now, here. Add a wheel. Hey, it added a wheel. Here. And it added a wheel. Lovely. Now, let's clean up this. That one when we can. There we go. Hey, and now I can go in here, tell the connector to unlock, and I can tell all my wheels to have no friction. And then I can tell this to connect. I should have no problem towing this vehicle. Maybe because this took control? I'm not going to give up, but I'm getting close. Hey, figured it out. Okay. Well, that took far longer than it should have. The, where am I heading? I'm heading home. The parking brake was on that thing. So even though it's got no friction, yeah. Odd how many silly little things there are, right? Well, that thing has lights turned on still. So that's a good sign. What do we got? It's some kind of a van. K. Lang and Sons Bidding. We've got another O2H2 generator. I think that's an oxygen tank in there. Lovely. And back here, we've got this a medium cargo container. A couple of cockpits. A tank. That's what I was looking for. So we've got some things to collect. And this has got... Boy, I could just bring what I need to build tires on this thing and then drive it back. Oh yeah, because it's got its own hydrogen tank in there. I might have to do that. Alright. Yeah. Let's figure that out. Alright. Let's not tip it over by mistake. And what does this look like? Oh, grid unfriendly access denied. So I would need to hack the batteries, the one tank, the other tank. Alright, let's do this. Let's hack this and then weld it up as quick as I can. Got it. And half full. Not bad. And in here, I started grinding that down, because look at that, 8 tubes. Alright, let's get the roof off. And that's also got some tubes, so I could probably build the wheels right off of that. It looks like maybe the batteries are the only thing I need to worry about. Yeah. So let's do this nice and slow. Oh, dang it. Alright, did I bring it? I didn't. Alright, well... I did gain access to it. Alright. Well... Is it a... It's a friendly grid now. Well, we'll see what we can do. Alright, one small battery should be enough to drive this back. How I'm gonna have it drive back with this, I'm 5 kilometers away from my house. Yeah, I'll figure something out. You know, it occurs to me that as enticing as it would be to bring home a vehicle that was nearly finished, I don't actually need to do that. I'm just going to attach the tank to... Oh man, another one. Alright. 2.9 southwest. I'm going to enter that in, 2.9 southwest. I'm going to attach the tank. I don't need a second O2H2 generator. I will attach the tank right to the back of this, right up there, and then I'm just going to drive home. I'll get the hydrogen tanks attached. I'll connect them, drain into the one from the other, bring them home attached on the side, and then that way I don't have to worry about, coming back. And I'll just bring home all of the pieces. Because, yeah, there's lots of pieces, but I don't actually think I need all of this. So, I'm going to end the episode. It's already been an hour. I've been just recording little tiny clips of, finding things and then coming back, but I guess I can waffle on for a while, can't I? Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Survival Records, and I do hope you'll join me for the next one. I think I'm going to play a little bit without recording, just to sort of collect some things, but I won't make any major advancements without sharing it all with you. So, until then, I do hope you enjoyed watching, and once again, as always, thanks for watching.